자, 오늘 할 게임은 Before Your Eyes입니다. 이게 사실은 눈으로 눈을 인식해가지고 눈으로 플레이하는 게임인데 제가 지금 눈으로 인식이 안 돼가지고 일단은 그냥 플레이 해보도록 할게요. 이게 내용도 좋아서 그냥 스토리 위주로 감상하시면 될 것 같습니다. 잠시만요. 루루루루루. 두 개지. 눈 감지 없이 플레이 했고. 사실은 눈 깜빡임으로 진행이 되는 게임이에요. 눈을 깜빡일 때마다 게임이 인식을 합니다. 진행 방식이 이해가 되시나요? 하얀색 기호 위에서 눈을 깜빡이세요. 이렇게 눈을 이렇게 깜빡깜빡깜빡 하면 돼요. 메트로놈을 보고 눈을 깜빡이면 앞으로 이동하게 됩니다. 뭐야? 무서워요? 뭐야, 이상한 소리 들려.
That's mine. Well, hello there, stranger. Ooh, you're a real bright and shiny one, aren't you?
안녕.
I asked you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with, or
내가 입이 없니?
hands to shake with,
어?
or nose to look down
난
with.
그럼 얼굴이 없는 거야?
We're gonna have to find another way. See, what you'll find is, even though you're no longer in your body's
나의 몸은 아직 내 안에
if
있다.
that makes any sense.
음.
So, if you understand what I'm saying,
네 손 위에서 눈을 깜빡이라고?
you remember blinking, don't you? Ooh, look at that. You're a blinking genius.
그럼 나 천재. 나 천재.
Yeah, I knew you were special. You see all them poor souls down there, lost in the
아,
woods? I didn't choose any of them.
나를 선택했다고?
See, I just sometimes get a sort of a hunch, or what's a better word? Notion?
오.
Premonition. A premonition when a soul's worth pulling up. Now you see that tower out there?
어?
Big scary one.
나를
That's where I'm taking
문지기에게 데려간다고?
to be judged. Gonna
심판이라니?
present your case. Tell her the whole story of your
아.
entire life, from proud to stern.
나의
If she's
인생을.
impressed, I get paid the Bitcoin, and you get yourself a
음.
spot in her magnificent city.
어.
If she ain't, well, I eat seagull for dinner again, and
헐.
well,
나는 어떻게 돼? 나는 왜 뒷말 안
don't
해줘?
worry about that, because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters.
진짜?
Class A storyteller, believe you me.
알았어, 믿을게.
Oh, shut up,
어머.
trash birds. You had your chances. It wasn't my fault you were no good. Layabouts.
왜?
Unsatisfied.
무슨 일이야?
Clock
엥?
watchers.
갑자기 분위기가 소름 돋아. 갑자기 엥? 갑분싸 모임? 왈.
Sorry you had to hear that.
괜찮아. 무슨 일이지?
So sure, maybe I'm not the most verbose storyteller out there, but
역시 그럴 줄
I know how to
알았어.
spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with. That's where you come in.
나의
Your life.
도움이.
You're gonna show it to me. I want to see exactly what made you so absolutely great. So, just think back to the very beginning, the first thing that you can remember. I'm gonna send you there. But understand, no matter how much you like it, you're not gonna be able to stay.
알겠어.
Every time you blink, you're going to jump
아.
forward in time. Could be a second, could be 5 years.
엥?
That's just how this thing works.
눈을 깜빡일 때마다. 오케이, 알겠어.
Alrighty then. I hope he's ready for this. Now, the next time that you blink, I'm
알았어.
gonna send you back. And don't be afraid, and don't try to fight it. The thing to remember about blinking is, well, it's only a matter of time.
Before
Just
your
try
eyes.
to enjoy it this time.
어.
Look at that sun. We've got a long, beautiful day ahead of us. Why are you smiling like that? You must really like it out here.
뭐야? 오.
Let's go get you some seashells. What do you say?
좋아. 조개 껍데기 줄까?
You see that big spiky plant over there?
봐볼까? 깜빡?
That's called nagab.
용설란.
11 years from now, that plant will die so it can give. The day really slipped away, didn't it? Oh well, days have a tendency to do that, I guess. Now, where's the first page of my piece? I can't find it anywhere.
악보를 잃어버렸나
Did I
봐.
put it in here? No.
눈 깜빡.
Okay, go ahead, kid.
깜빡.
Look at that. There's your little hand.
내 작은 손이라고?
We have to make him do this every birthday.
That's a great idea.
오.
It will really be something to see how it grows.
아, 잠깐 눈이 겁나 아픈데 보임 이거.
And the zoom on this thing. Is
이거를
Oh, you want to play along with mommy, don't you?
예, 엄마 같이 연주할까요?
Give it.
어머, 말이 끊어버렸어. 오,
Sounds good, honey.
I'm sending it to my mentor next week. It has to be perfect.
내 눈이 움직이는 대로 움직이나 봐 이렇게.
What do you like about it?
보그보그보그보그. 보그보그보그보그.
I like the music.
보그보그보그보그보그.
I also like the person playing it.
보그보그보그보그보그. 치카. 끔박?
Look at his little face. What do you think he's thinking about?
I don't know. Probably solving the problems of the universe.
오! 소리가 나요. 여기 구름이랑 부딪히면.
So, do you think he's going to be smart?
I don't see why not. I mean,
No, it's not derivative.
응?
At least I didn't think it was. Do you think you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just told you?
별을 그리는 건가? 나 뭐
No, I'm
그리니?
sorry. I
뭐지?
guess I have a
배인가?
lot of audition.
아, 되군요.
Okay, I understand.
오!
Thank you for considering my piece, John. It really means a lot.
뭐야, 이걸 그릴 수 있는 건가? 엄마, 나 그림 그리고 싶어요.
Oh,
뭐?
sure, a little mess of color.
왜요, 엄마? 얹으시겠습니까? 아니, 안 던져요. 안 던져. 싫어.
You know, if you keep working at it, one day you'll be able to paint exactly what's in your head. You'll be a real artist.
엥? 엄마 불쌍하지 않아요. 엄마 하나도 안 불쌍해. 응. 뭐야? 뭐세요? 아니? 예? 어. 뭐야, 걔는 뭐야? Maybe grand piano. 또?
See? That used to be my piano. My dad gave it to me. He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it. God, he made me practice so much. I hated it at first.
이렇게 넘기죠? 됐다. High school call. First Unitarian Universalist Church. 끔뻑?
I think he hoped to make it further than conducting the high school choir. Never said anything, though. He was what you might call the strong, silent type.
더?
Can you believe I grew up in the snow?
헐, 스노우?
And I came all the way out here to
눈속에서 자라서 해변까지 왔대요.
I don't even know how I got here. Your dad got his job and I just came with him. Like a human suitcase.
오!
Okay, Benny. Are you ready to see something really special?
Really special?
I just don't want
네,
to go
아빠.
down.
설마 고양이 강아지인가요? 어떤? 자.
Richard. That's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
오, 귀여워.
What's wrong with that?
아,
Can we? I mean, I'm pretty much definitely allergic, so no.
고양이다.
No. We'll find someone to take him.
내가 키우면 안 돼?
While he's here, I say we call him Ernie.
아니,
Little Ernie. Fits him, doesn't it?
아니.
Oh, he's so cute.
It's so
So
cute.
sweet.
So sweet.
I think someone likes his new cat.
Richard.
What?
아니,
His cat.
What? Yeah, I just mean...
당분간은 우리가 키우기로 해요.
Like that. I know.
잠깐 임시 보호하는 걸로.
Honey?
For now, honey.
But another thing I'll just say quickly. You build up a resistance to allergies over time. So what you're allergic to now, like that's why an allergy shot to give you what you're allergic to. So he's like a human allergy shot full of love with one eye. Just considering.
I just know a month from now he's gonna be sleeping on my pillow and I'm not.
그르릉거려요. 귀여워. 아니. 에치. 쓰담쓰담. 나도 알러지가 있나 보다.
Now play the C major.
아, 엄마가 있구나.
Remember?
끔뻑?
There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you
해피.
just want to jump up and down? Now what about C minor?
C 마이너.
You remember how to
우울한
play
키,
that one?
우울한 코드.
Very good. Just one note different. But that one sounds sad.
아, 메이저 마이너에 대해서
What
배우는군.
a difference one little change can make on how a person feels.
엄마 재채기 하시는데 괜찮아요? 고양이 알레르기 좀 심해 보이시는데?
Be and your little friend on your piano there.
오, 노래 좋다. 오. 귀여운 녀석. 군법?
She was in grad school studying composition. I never met anyone like her. I just prayed to God I could somehow keep up.
군법?
I think she liked that I was a professor. Gave me a certain gravitas in her eyes, you know, which I very quickly lost.
넘길게요. 다음 페이지. 짠. 군법?
God, she dragged me to so many places.
엄마 아빠 여행 막 다니고 그랬나봐. 다음 것도
Where would you
엄마
wanna
아빠
go?
데이트한 사진이네. 저는 그리스, 이집트 둘 중에 가고 싶다고 한다면 저는 그리스에 가고 싶어요. 왜냐면 그리스에 되게 예쁜 풍경이 많다고 생각해.
Well, just remember to put on sunscreen. Man, I gave you some unfortunate genes, didn't I? Luckily, Mom gave you some good ones, so yeah, let's hope they balance each other out.
군법? 엄마가 없어. 엄마 어디 갔어요? 내가 좀 컸나봐. 이제 아기 때 치던 피아노에서 이제 어른들이 치는 피아노로 옮겨졌다.
Wait, is that...
어?
That's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that?
엄마 나 천재. 천재. 나 천재.
What?
He's playing my piece.
나
I
절대음감.
figured it out by ear.
나 절대음감.
I was a gifted kid, but he's brilliant.
둔단단.
We
야,
need to get him
brilliant.
serious piano lessons.
야.
Sure, but you know anyone who might be a good teacher for him?
What? I mean, in the city, sure. Not out here, I don't.
I mean, I know someone who might be up to the task. She's very gifted.
Richard, no one in this town knows anything. Maybe I'll just have to do it
엄마
myself.
가르쳐줘.
Good idea. I think that settles it.
But who's this mysterious woman you're talking about? I hope you're not in love with her.
응?
You know, I really was for a while, but then she revealed herself to me.
엄마 아빠 꽁냥 대신에
Richard, what are you talking about?
Don't worry about it.
화목한 가정이구만. The passing day. 지나간 날들. 아니. 아니야.
Oh God, I have my interview in 5 minutes and I completely forgot to feed him.
귀여워. 뭐야 이거. 뭐야 이거. 고양이를 내가 그리는 거구나.
I already did.
놀아줘야겠다
For a
조금.
moment, I forgot what a great father you are. Excuse me, of course, sir. It's all organized into folders. Ready on my kitchen.
고양이
They will
놀아주기.
literally be on your desk when you get in.
고양이. 나 뭐야. 나 왜 그림도 잘 그려. 뭐임?
We are
나 부족한 게 뭐임? 뭐야. 나 피아노도 잘 쳐. 그림도 잘 그려. 도대체 부족한 게 뭐야, 내?
When's he coming?
빙고?
I'm flying him out in February.
빙고?
remember?
빙고?
You know, I think he was pretty surprised that I could actually afford to do that.
Hey.
고양이를 스케치해볼까요?
I guess that's true.
그림도 잘 그려, 나.
Don't let it go to your head, but yeah.
와! 스파게티 맛있겠다.
Please let the cat know. It's time to use the litter box, though.
Baby steps. He's got one eye.
언니가 눈 한쪽이 없어. 뭐야?
This is called a metronome. We use
메트로놈.
it to measure time so we don't get lost in the music. I want you to start using it before Grandpa comes to visit.
좀 더? 딱?
You know, my father once told me.
Welcome
when I was
home,
about your
Dad.
age, the only
시간에 맞설 유일한 방법은 죽은 뒤에도 남을 작품을 남기는 것이야. 좋은 말이네요.
So I asked him,
똑딱,
what about your
똑딱,
children? Thinking
똑딱,
I might be a work of genius just as I was.
Yeah.
He said,
똑딱,
yes,
똑딱, 똑딱,
I
똑딱, 똑딱.
suppose if you made a work of genius, I could live on through that as well. No such luck for me. But I do wonder what he'll think about you.
똑딱, 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 똑딱.
I haven't seen him in over 10 years. Can you believe that? I wonder if he'll even recognize me.
똑딱, 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 똑딱. 갑자기 불행해지는데 약간? 부금 이상해. 갑자기 엄청 어두워졌어. 뭐야 무서워. 저거 받기 싫어요. 싫은데 왠지 모를 불안함이 불러. 무슨 전화야. 느릿느릿 가서 받고 싶다. 피할 순 없겠지? 어라? 깜빡?
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
No! 하기 싫어! 하기 싫은데.
Subdivide the time. 1 EN, a 2 EN, a 3 EN, a 4 EN, a 1 EN, a 2 EN, a 3 EN, a 4
나나나나나나나 니나니나니 거릴라야 못생긴 놈 잘생긴 놈. 야?
There you go, buddy. Okay, now keep a firm grip on it, just like that.
끔빡!
Oh my. Well, don't think you like that, pal. Sorry, buddy. Turn around, Elle, so we can photograph you.
찰칵!
I'm just really behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard?
야, 엄마
It'll be interesting
아빠
at first, but if you keep going back out there every day, you'll be surprised by how much it changes.
엄마가 뭔가 바빠 보이신다? 어머니가 뭔가 분위기가 좀 달라졌달까나. 그러게. 찰칵. 찰칵.
Ernie, buddy.
Ernie!
언니 어디 갔어?
Ernie, we need you!
어!
Oh my God, Elle, you got eaten by a coyote.
언니가 없어졌어.
What?
엥?
Did you just say?
No, I said I'm really
에?
worried. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
엄마 이상해. 엄마 왜 그래?
I know, sweetie.
엄마 왜 그래?
Ernie,
엄마 속마음을 들어버렸어.
come to Papa. I know you're mad about last night, but this is ridiculous.
근데 알레르기 때문이어도 너무 말을 심한데?
Oh, God.
What?
Well, if he survived that, I don't know how worried we have to be.
Okay, well, let's take this seriously, okay? He has one eye. That means predators can come up on one side of him he doesn't even know. Okay? Take this seriously.
찰칵.
Ernie! Come on, dude!
금방? 언니 어디 갔니?
So you're saying it's a coincidence that it
뭐야?
disappears for weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
But Ernie's
인형.
a boy.
에?
And you're sure about that?
언니가 배가 불러서 왔는데 수컷이라고?
That was based on...
금방?
Pee-hole distance.
Say that one more time, sweetie.
Pee-hole
Bumpa?
distance from the butt. If it's further away or something, then it's one or the other.
금방.
And what was it? I'm still not understanding how you let this happen.
I don't know. I didn't think about it.
뭐야?
It just happened.
You just happened to find a stray cat in the alley. We keep it even though I hate cats. And now it just happens to pop out 5 more?
나는 고양이를 싫어하는데 너 5마리나 더 데려오면 어떡하니?
You're really bad at reading them.
엄마 고양이 싫대.
That's funny. That's really.
자기는 고양이 싫은데 5마리나 더 늘어서 어떡하니?
And I'm happy about that. But I really can't have 5 cats around the house. It's just not sustainable.
진짜.
Put them outside or something. Until we can find homes for them.
언니야 사고를 치고 돌아오면 어떡하니?
He keeps coloring the grass blue, the ocean green, and then the sky red.
뭐?
And what's wrong with that?
꿈빠?
Are you able to pick up the new book?
Yes, in the medallion, the particular interest.
I meant Benny's book.
Oh, yeah, got those too.
꿈빠?
It's extremely expensive, right?
꿈빠?
Can't put a price on learning.
I mean, they did. And it's stupidly big.
너 뭔데? 이러지 말라고. 왜 또? 왜요? 어? 어? 이게 뭔 소리야? 설마 잡아 먹히고 있는 거 아니겠지?
I know, it seems impossible that you could ever play something so complex. But just take it one day at a time.
아,
Trust me.
나 키가 컸어. 앉은 키가 커졌어. 또? 왜 또?
You're really getting there, honey. Next week we'll start working on your other hand.
따라릴라야. 아니 거릴라야. 못생긴 넌 잘생긴 넌. 나나나나. 나나나나나나나나. 나나나나 거릴라야. 잘생긴 넌.
Okay. 2 brackets on each side. 2.
The quiz said find the 0, and he just drew an arrow pointing to it.
끔뻑.
Well, what's wrong with that?
I mean,
뭐야?
everything is wrong with that.
수학을 개 못했나 보네. 뭐임? 꿈복?
Congratulations, B! First of many, I'd assume.
오.
I want that box full by the time I come in there. If you don't play with it anymore, we're getting rid of it.
내가 이제 점점 커가가지고 쓸모가 없어졌나 봐. 꿈복?
This isn't my house. It's not my
음. 클로에랑 클로에 아빠가 싸운다.
my house. Not.
왜? 아빠랑 클로이랑 사이가 안 좋은가 봐.
Fall back, you fool.
혼자 논다.
I'll have your heads. I'll feed them to the cat.
꿈복?
Hey, you.
뭐?
You.
뭐? 왜?
Over here.
싫어, 니가 뭐, 이 자식아.
Yes, Mr. Camera Boy. I'm talking to you.
싫은데? 왜 가야 되는데? 클로에 왜 가야 되는데? 너? 처음 온 사람한테 뭐라 했냐, 지금? 너 임마!
Why are you always out here taking photos? You know, if you really want to take a photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
찰칵! 됐니?
Chloe.
Oh shoot. I think I gotta go.
오케이.
Try to take a photo of me running into my house.
알았어.
I'm pretty fast, so I don't think you'll be able to. But you can try.
하나, 둘, 셋.
What the hell?
크크.
How did he do that?
개빠르죠? 땡빠르죠?
Quiet, everyone. Benny's about to play for us.
내가 연주 실력을 보여줄 차례군. 할 수 있까? 할 수 있을까? 시작.
Wow, Elle, he's unbelievable.
와 미쳤다.
God, I didn't realize our head of accounting was raising a musical prodigy.
You used to be a composer yourself, Elle?
No, I don't know if I'd say that.
But you used to write your own music, right?
Yeah, but I haven't done that in years. Not since he was.
좀 미친 듯이 껌뻑거리기.
And what do, Richard?
He's a professor.
Of what?
어제까지 해야 되는 거야.
No, I mean, what's his field?
It's maritime archaeology.
Very cool.
어제까지.
It means
Unknown legend.
it's kind of one of those professions that stops a dinner party short.
Oh.
Okay, more wine?
I'll have a little more wine, please.
Yeah, sure.
어제까지.
The class is world history. My name is Mr. Isaac.
아이석 선생님.
Class will be broken up into
Hey, you.
units.
왜 임마?
In each unit, we will study
Look on your desk. I wrote you something.
이상한 옆집 아이에게 우리 같은 반이네. 이런 우연이 학교에 있을 때 이걸 명심해. 우리는 모르는 사이야 절대로.
This is a quote.
나에게 말을 걸지 마 절대. 안녕 클로에.
Not stare off into space.
공부. 과거를 기억하지 못하는 자들은 과거를 반복할 수밖에 없다.
The next slide. Chloe,
야!
what did the quote say?
과거를
Definitely know that.
과거를 기억하지 못하는 자는 과거를 반복할 수밖에 없다.
Taking notes, weren't you, Chloe?
와,
Yes, of course.
개떡떡.
Come on, dude. Help me out.
뭘 도와줘 임마. 너가 공부 열심히 했어야지.
So those who do not remember the past repeat the past. That's right, right?
Indeed, it is. Though I prefer you to
What?
answer without the help of your
내 남자친구 아닌데요?
If we do not keep an
그런 사이
accurate
아닌데?
account of the past, we are destined to embarrass ourselves
야.
in all sorts
My
of
new
ways.
talking rule.
뭐야 너 웃기는 애다. 너가 말 걸지 말래놓고 도와달라고 말 걸고 다시 나한테 탓을 하는 게 이게 맞아? 이 녀석 봐라.
60%
이거 아주 고단수냐 이 녀석.
and quizzes.
메모.
Class work, 20%.
이 녀석 봐라.
Do about our class. Participation, 20%. I will give you a moment to write this all down.
다 적었어요 선생님.
I tried to convince your father not to buy you that thing, but he insisted. Half suspect he bought it for himself.
뭐죠? 아빠 이게 뭐예요? 좀 더?
The little guys are pretty cute, though. I will admit that.
오, 우와, 콘스타스.
Whoever gets paid to think of that crap.
이게 뭐야?
I've definitely seen you next door.
곰바.
I didn't realize you guys have become friends.
Oh, sure. We sit together in
뭐야?
history class.
사겨?
I don't know what I'd do without
우리 그런 사이야?
Very sweet. Thank you for playing this game with him.
왜?
Thank me for hanging out with you. That's a very interesting detail.
뭐야?
Okay, shut up.
어,
I
응.
really want this one.
조용히 할게.
Maybe I'll use tickle stick.
야, 너 그림도 잘 그려.
Whoa, that's a pretty good drawing.
응?
You should draw pictures of more different stuff.
응?
Not me though.
싫어.
I'll actually kill you if you
뭐?
try to draw me and use saw what I'm capable of.
어떻게든 그리시겠습니까? 예. 어떻게든 그리기.
Benny, why did you draw me? You're not good enough. I look so ugly.
아니야, 너가 이렇게 생긴 거야. 피체이. 그냥 현실을 받아들이렴.
It's called a magnet school.
금파.
It's about an
Burton
old boy
Conservatory
named
of
Albert.
Music.
It can be scary, but I just want you to go in and meet the dean I spoke with. You know, life can take you to some incredible.
인생은 너를 놀라운 장소로 데려다 줄 수 있단다. 네가 한 가지에 뛰어나다면 말이지. 금파.
It's just you've had so much trouble making friends at Playco. I want you at a place where people really get you.
저를요?
So, what do you think, Benjamin? You think you could excel in that sort of an environment?
예.
Sorry, he gets very shy.
Oh, not to worry. If he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem. Why don't you two come back closer to the end of the year for an audition? We'll get a few pieces that you can have him start learning. I'm eager to hear what your son is capable of. So, I understand you were a musician yourself. Where did you study?
Oh, Berkeley. But I was in the composition department.
Ah, and who did you study under?
John MacDonald?
I understand
맥도날드?
it was very difficult.
Yes. Taciturn is the word I use.
Taciturn. Yes. People have described me that way, if you can believe it.
Oh, I would never say that about you.
Thank you. I wouldn't either.
You seem very warm. Very caring.
안녕.
As you can see, there are some very fast runs in there.
엄마
And
너무
a lot of stuff I
어려워요.
haven't taught you properly yet.
이거를
No
왜?
pressure.
예?
I just want you to try.
엄마 이건
And see if you start
부담이에요.
enjoying it.
저 못하는데 자꾸만 더 어려운 거 시키시고 엄마 욕심 때문에 이게 맞아요?
Just like to see you really rise.
뭐라는 거야? 엄마 가스라이팅 하잖아. 엄마 가스라이팅 하지 마. 엄마 욕심이야. 엄마가 못 이룬 꿈이야. 엄마가 못 이룬 꿈을 왜 나한테 강요하는데? 구기시겠습니까? 엄마 나 이거 구길게.
What was that? Was that the piece?
응.
What is going on with you these days? I barely know whose kid you're supposed to.
엄마 나는 내 인생 살 거야. 엄마 나 이거 안 해.
Oh my God, Benny!
엄마 미안해.
What are you thinking?
어
You could have killed us.
죄송해요. 그럴 줄 몰랐어요. 죄송합니다. 죄송해. Remember, today is the first day of the rest of your life. 기억해. 오늘은 너의 남은 삶 중에서 가장 첫 번째 날이야. Days until audition. 오디션까지 30일. 아, 연습하기 싫은데, 연습하기 싫어, 연습하기 싫어, 연습하기 싫어, 연습, 머지깽이. 전화 받아야지. 엄마, 나 전화 받고 싶어요. 꿈벅. 엄마, 아!
Oh my God. Is she really calling you again?
네.
Obsessed with you?
거역하시겠습니까? 아니요, 저 거역 안 해요. 친구 전화 거절 안 해.
Keep that up. You're sounding really good.
아니, 저 그림도 잘 그리고, 뭐 피아노도 잘 치고. 시끄러.
Anubis, in the
Anubis.
presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and
낙서
justice, would
낙서하기
weigh the
낙서하기.
deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land of the dead.
Yes. Thank
And what
you.
if they are deemed unworthy?
어떻게 될까?
Well,
낙서
you can see that ugly
낙서.
furball under the scale?
Hey,
That is
Mr.
Amalek,
Kid.
and she's got,
over here.
yes, that's a she.
Look at it.
The head of a crocodile,
뭐
fur of a lion.
오늘 아빠가 잠든 후에 집을 몰래 나가서 해변에서 잘 거야. 너도 함께 하려면 변비에 걸린 아이작 선생님이 그림을 그려줘.
Now,
여기에.
see, she is ready to devour any of the deceased who do not pass.
야 이거 걸리면 큰일 나. 아니 오지. 야.
Why is he so scared looking?
야 하지마.
Tell you when I'm leaving my house.
하지마 걸린다니까 해지 말라고. 조용히 해. Days until audition on. You got this, B. 엄마 아빠 싸운다. 왜 웃어?
Benny has a chance here. A real chance to be really good at something. I mean this with no offense at all. But I don't think you actually really understand what
알았어. 연주할게요 지금. 제가 연주할게요. 눈 엄청나게 깜빡이면서 연주할게요. 나 끔뻑 끔뻑
Lights out. You need to be rested for tomorrow. Memory consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you'll awaken a master.
응
Trust
싫어.
Richard, tell your son to turn the lights off.
응 싫어.
Mom says turn the lights off.
아니 내가 불 끄냐고
I
하냐니.
say turn the lights off, not just mom.
내가 불 끄냐고 마시겠니.
We're supposed to be united friends.
United front. Benny, damn it.
왜요 아빠.
Lights off.
팽이 불좀 가.
Mom wants the light. Benny,
내가
turn the
불을
lights
끄냐고
off.
하겠니. 응 싫어 나갈 거야. 어휴 잠깐만. 자는 척하고 나갈 거야. 근데 자꾸 잠깐만. 근데 그 여자애가 있잖아요. 솔직히 말하면 이거는 그러니까 여자 물론 사람도 중요한데 이게 내 인생에서 가장 중요한 날이긴 해. 내일이. 근데 나는 바본가? 주인공은 바보 아니냐? 오디션 날이라서 우리 나중에 해변에서 만나자. 나 오디션 끝나면은 잘 보고 나서 해변에서 몰래 만나자 이러면 되는데 왜 이렇게 바보야? 나 잘 거야. 못 보면 안 나가겠다는 소리냐고요? 그게 그렇게 되나? 어쩔 수 없죠. 저보다 더 좋은 남자를 만날 수 있을 거예요, 충분히.
In your own time, Benjamin, we are very excited to hear.
진짜 딱 보세요. 끔뻑. 참. 미친 듯한 연주. 한 번은 괜찮아. 한 번은 괜찮아.
Marvelous.
한 번은 괜찮아.
Did you ever train
한 번은 괜찮아.
like that?
언제까지 해야 돼요 근데? 그만!
If he doesn't let you in after that, I'm not even sure I'd want you at that school. And I could tell you were having so much fun up there.
엄마 근데 가스라이팅 너무 심하시다.
Enough that it felt completely.
아 이 엄마 진짜 안 되겠네.
We get you into
혹시
a
저
school like that,
별도 나를 보고
knowing what
있을까?
adventures your future might hold.
끔뻑? 헐 근데 그 여자애랑 같이 게임하던 그 있어. 나 이마
I'm
아프.
not worried about who you are, Benny. I'm worried about who you're going to become. When we get back, let's wake Dad up and go down to the beach. What do you say? I want to celebrate. Smell that air. Such a beautiful day.
푼가? 뭐야?
Sounds like you really nailed it, kiddo.
끔뻑?
It's not a matter of
끔뻑?
He sounded like a professional musician.
와!
7 years old.
Now that's your mother saying that. You know, she doesn't consider kids to be professional musicians.
Because they're not.
끔뻑?
What are you talking about?
Performers, yes. Musicians? No. They are not musicians.
Destroyer Tour,
끔뻑?
Anaheim, July 81. I'm telling you, Ace Frehley was conjuring spirits.
You should have seen the look on that old jerk's face.
뭐야 나 무슨 글씨를 쓰고 있는 거야?
You think he was impressed?
Richard!
끔뻑?
His dentures nearly fell out. His mouth was open so wide.
So what? Are kids a prodigy?
I don't like that one.
끔뻑?
He sounded pretty good.
뭐지? 무슨 글자죠 이게?
Sounds pretty
아.
goddamn prodigal to me.
How many beers have you had, Richard?
Just enjoy
끔뻑?
it. Will you?
Oh, I am.
뭔 말을 하고 싶은 거지 나?
We should do this more often.
끔뻑?
Oh, trust me, I know.
스테이.
Like this, we should be doing this every night. Why don't we do this every night?
You don't have to open it right now if you don't want to.
What do you mean? Of course he wants to.
I just don't want him to feel pressure.
Sure.
Burton Conservatory of Music. 과연 제 점수는? 벤자민 프링건에게 버튼 음악대학에 관심을 가져주셔서 감사합니다. 입학위원회는 기와의 지원을 심사숙고했습니다. 뭔가 근데 싸웠니?
What does it say?
Give him time to read it.
나 심장이 너무 빨리 뛰는데?
Why are you being silent, Ben?
어?
What's it say?
Don't pressure him. He'll tell us once he's ready to tell us. Hey, that's the main thing. It's just a school. It's nothing life or death.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it would have been a great opportunity.
아 뭔가 근데 기분 나쁜데 나 진짜 약간 현실에서 탈락한 것 같은 기분이 묘한데 저 그 엄마 아빠 그 사실 제가 엄마 그렇게 열심히 두니 깜빡이었는데 나 왜 갑자기 너무 슬프지?
We want him home from school for a
뭐야
while,
나 아프다.
just until this nasty thing.
나
clears.
아프다.
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office? There's a small clerical thing I need
나-
to look at
나
before I can let you two go.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll be right back, Benny, okay?
Just maybe 5 minutes, kiddo. Okay?
네. 대구르르 대구르르.
Such a crucial time in his development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Yeah, look, having him home for a while means I can spend more time with him. You
나
know,
무슨 일 있나 봐.
we can focus him, make sure he's staying engaged.
Can we please try to speak a little
엄마 아빠 무슨 일이야? 왜 나만 빼고 얘기해? 들리지 않는 대화. 끔뻑? 그 바다라고? 내 가방도 여기 있다. 나 집 나왔나?
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do.
아, 진짜 싫어. 내가 알아서 할 건데. 내가 알아서 할 거야. 저도 쉴 만큼 쉬고 이래야죠. 여태껏 달려왔으면 쉴 수도 있죠. 참네. 끔뻑? 옛날에 내가 갖고 놀던 배다, 여러분. 쭈쭈쭈쭈쭈쭈쭈쭈쭈쭈쭈쭈쭈. 낙서를 해봅니다. 끔뻑? 봐봐, 나 어렸을 때부터 피아노와 그림을 잘 그렸어. 끔뻑? I'm drawing, mommy. 약간 예체능적으로 타고났나봐. 끔뻑? 야, 점점 퀄리티가 어린 고우요? 창작 활동에 몰두죠. 이 아이는 커서 훌륭한 팬아트를 그린다니.
And Mr. Benjamin Bryn has been awarded first place.
하하. 1등.
We gotta thank you for this, Benny.
아.
Emma Bills is so pissed that weird camera kid won over her multiple hordes.
아햄. 나 잘 그리지.
Her dad in tears.
푸푸푸. 끔뻑? 뭐야? 이게 솔직히 말하면 이게 더 잘 그렸는데요? 뭐야, 이게 더 잘 그렸는데요? 뭐야, 내가 왜 1등이야? 뭐임? 아니, 이건 뭐야? 예? 부정심사다. 예술학교 지원서 질문 3. 예술 커리어를 쌓으려는 동기를 짧은 2개의 문단으로 설명하세요. 저는 커서 훌륭한 팬아트를 그리는 사람이 될 거예요. Into shirt. Describe why you want to pursue a career. 오케이, 이유를 쓰라고. 아, 근데 이유를 쓰라니까 이 녀석 똑똑한 거 봐. 역시 창작 예술성이야. 그러니까 이게 예술 학교는 예술성을 보잖아. 그래가지고 글로 안 적고 타당한 이유를 그림으로 표현한 거야. 나 똑똑하다. 나 천재? 좋습니다. 뭐야?
You are not here to learn to be painters.
예?
You are here to
이거를 여기다 그리고
artists. And although I've decided to
아,
teach
배치
you
생각합니다. 저 멀리 보내줘. 아, 얘를 앞으로 구도 생각
teaching
정도?
art.
그리고 이 사과를 저 뒤로, 해골 뒤로.
So don't just Jod, make art, you ponies. Oh.
오늘 이씨 소리를 질러 이씨. 어머 이게 뭐야? 어머 이게 뭐야? 야! 오케이, 아 일단은 이게 뭐야 엄마? 잠깐만. 저 빨리.
How very well.
아니. 어라? 아니 이게
Lucky for you, the world is always in need of more greeting card artists.
예술 작품입니다. 예술적이죠. 네. 뭐야, 다시 그리라고요? 아, 나 진짜 미쳐버리겠네. 알겠어요. 다시 예술을 한번 해볼게요.
There you go, Miss.
예?
Feel each shape.
형상을 느껴보라고요? 알겠습니다. 꿈도. 저는 전혀 불순한 생각을 하지 않았습니다. 저 예술하는 중. 디자인 어때요? 교수님. 교수님 A+ 질문하시지 않습니까? 어떻습니까? 교수님. 교수.
I want you all to take a long look at what Mr. Bryn has done here.
에헴, 잘 보시게. 끈다?
You see,
그치. 에헴.
himself and created a masterpiece.
이 마스터피스. 예술.
I pray you have a strong hold on yourself, Mr.
Thank you, 교수님.
For I fear a
What?
talent like these,
제가요?
you may soon be swept away by a whirlwind.
제가요?
It becomes difficult putting one foot in front of the other when they are no longer touching the ground.
엄마?
I'm stunned. The ironic sincerity of this piece is so sincerely ironic.
He's flipped the discourse so thoroughly, I'm actually dizzy.
벤자민 브린. 워시퍼. 오! 우와! 헐, 이거, 우와, 내가 선택해서 이거 하는 건가 봐. 우와! 저는 말이죠. 아. 이거. 오! 이걸로 가겠습니다. 이걸로 가겠습니다. 에휴. 배치를 잘못했다. 헉, 감성 좋았는데 망쳐버렸다. 이것도 이제 아니야. 이것도 이제 현대 미술과 이제 그 약간 감성이 다른 거의 이제 결합. 뭔 소리야? 이것도 예술. 예술입니다.
Don't worry. You're not selling your soul.
네? 갑자기요? 왜? 계약서를 구긴다. 왜? 이거 뭔데? 이거 뭔데? 아줌마 뭔데? 아줌마 뭐야? 계약서에 서명한다고? 아, 왜? 아, 작품을 팔려고? 아, 어떡하지? 아, 이거 근데 진짜 현실적이다. 어떡하지? 아니, 신체 포기각서가 아니고요. 예, 그런 거 아니고. 계약서를 구긴다. 난 낭만이야.
You've crumpled my contract.
예.
Whatever you want, kid. Sure, you got talent. But what's talent?
이런!
To being a difficult artist, the best of us are.
그래, 짠이다. 짠!
Divine. So, now that you've grown your wings, tell me, young man.
저요? 저 어디로 날아가냐고요?
Fly. May I suggest somewhere abroad? This American air can be stifling. Now what to eat? If we both only get appetizers, I can afford to go Dutch. Otherwise, I thank you for the dinner.
랄랄랄랄라. 아, 오케이. 진짜 이번엔 잘 들어본다. 나의 감각적인. 자, 이거에
Honey, stop. Is that a
예술을 한다 나는. 끔박. 끔박. 와 진짜 너무 예쁜데? 뭐임? 저의 예술 작품입니다. 끔박. 어? 나의 돈이냐 능승이냐 커리어는 오 제가 그린 그림이 여기 있네요. Benjamin Breen, the young master, captivating Breen, reinvents, reinvention, and then reinvents it again. 저의 작품을 아주 고평가하고 있군요. If you have eyes, you will love this show. 네가 만약 눈을 가졌다면 너는 이 쇼를 사랑할 것이다. 좋습니다.
Hey, Ben. Don't even pick up this call, okay?
왜요?
I mean it. I'm just calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and well, I'm gonna be a little sick for a while, but really, I don't want you worrying about it at all. You're at such an important moment in your career, and I'm just so proud of you. This is nothing but a little bump in the road for me. I'm going to be fine. Okay? So don't even worry about calling me back. Just letting you know. Okay, then.
엄마!
I love you.
나도! 엄마, 나 전화할래. 엄마. 엄마한테 다시 전화하고 싶은데? 다시요, 다시. 엄마! 엄마! 엄마, 안 돼.
But that's enough from me. Now, you'll hear from the person who I believe is the single thing in the world my wife is most proud of. Her magnum opus, so to speak. I think you all know who I'm talking about. Benny? You ready to come up here?
우리 아빠도 늙었어. 우리 아빠도 입머리 다 셌어. 우리 아빠가 안 저랬는데.
Go on, B.
어?
Say something.
네. 메트로는 엄마가 알려준 거. 아빠가 너무 늙었어.
Hey, you. As you know, I talk to big, very important people every day. And there's one thing that everybody is asking me. What's going on with Benjamin Breen? And what am I supposed to say? That I haven't heard from my star pupil in
엄마가 돌아가시고 나서 충격을 휩싸였나 봐요, 또. 엄마를 계속 그리는 건가? 헐.
You are a little tease. I have told the world that Benjamin Breen is a genius. I have told the world that Benjamin Breen is silent because Benjamin Breen is hard.
시끄러워 이 자식아. 내가 지금 정신 상태가 완전 상태가 아닌데 이 자식이 자꾸 그리라고 나한테 닥달을 해. 이 녀석이 말이야. 내가 지금 미쳐가지고 세상 뜨는 보고 싶어. 조용히 해. 꺼져. 나도 내 마음이 산산조각이 났어. 우리 엄마가 돌아가셨다고.
Hey B, just calling to tell you, I think I'm selling the house.
왜? 아빠 안 돼.
She's everywhere here, son.
I
can't move without bumping
근데 나 엄마한테 불효했던 게 너무 많이 생각나. 엄마한테 나 안 해 하면서 이제 차 안에서 악보국에서 엄마한테 던지고 엄마한테 전화도 못 하고.
Take whatever you want.
아빠도 늙었어.
I'm hoping to finally live without all the clutter. Yeah, I think you did the right thing. By the way.
예?
She didn't want you to see her like that.
아, 내가 마지막에 안 가서.
She just wanted you to.
아니 그게 아니라 엄마 진짜 나 다시 전화하려고 했는데. 그게 근데 전화하려 했는데 여기 전화하는 키가 없었어. 끔뻑.
What's that? What's so fascinating, son?
엄마가 만드신 거. 끔뻑? 또 내가 그릴 수 있는 게 뭐가 있을까요? 엄마, 그래 엄마 처음에 나한테 알려줘. 아빠랑 엄마랑. 아, 뭐 그리지? 엄마다. 이거 써야겠다. 엄마의 흔적이.
Look. It's unbelievable, Benny. It's like she's standing in the room with us. Like I can see her in the paint. I can feel her.
엄마 있어? 아빠 표정 너무 리얼해. 아빠 팔자 눈썹에 측은한 얼굴이 나를 너무 슬프게 만들어. Benjamin Brim, A Life in Painting. The Passing Day, inspired by musical composition of his late mother, the composer Alice Evans. Do you like Emily? 안녕. 아, 여기 있구나. 작가한 어머니, 작곡가 엘리 피쉬맨은 작곡에 영감을 받았다. 엘리의 삶에서 상대적으로 알려지지 않았지만 브린은 이 작품을 탄생시켜 어머니의 작품을 널리 알렸다. 엘리는 현재 당대 최고의 작곡가 중 한 명으로 평가. 헐. 아, 여기 밑줄 쫙 그어진 게 너무 슬프다. 엄마 약간 약간 예술가 고은님 같은 거잖아. 그니까 살아 있었을 당시에는 인정을 못 받았는데 돌아가신 후에야 이제 인정을 받는 거야. 안녕.
I just can't believe that my entire childhood I was living next to a bona fide genius.
항상 수색 중.
I mean, with all those little drawings you did. Remember when you still drew my portrait even when I begged you not to?
응.
God, you were such a little jerk back then. I kept that drawing, you know?
진짜?
Oh my god, I bet it's worth quite a bit.
그래. 그럼 또?
And your mom. I always heard her playing piano from next door, but I didn't know she wrote the actual music. She was a genius. Like mother, like son, I guess.
금방.
Hey, so not to be forward, but
아이 정말 왜 이렇게 말을 걸어대?
drink or something?
지금 어머니가 그립다니까 이 녀석. 금방.
I'd really love to catch up. I can't believe everything that's happened to you. I want to hear all
뭐야?
about it.
뭔 소리? 뭐야? 뭐야? 왜? 뭘? 왜요? 뭐야? 설마 페리맨이 나쁜 그런 애들 아니지? 얘 아니지? 뭐야?
Finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack. All the nobody nothings dying every day. You finally sink your hook into a... Oh, well, there you are. Well, hello.
너 얘 막 저승사자였나
I
사실?
realized I would have cleaned up. I'm just used to fishing up a different class of soul. I mean, sure, I've had scientists, a couple college athletes here or there, but whew, an internationally renowned painter? The gatekeeper's gonna eat you up. Hey, speaking of that, why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe you help me out with the word choice, since, you know, I'm still working on that. See if I'm getting all the strokes right, the proper composition, if you catch my drift. Forget about it. All right, here we go. Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man. Now, would you describe yourself as a happy...
행복한 아이와 외로운 아이 중에 어떤 것으로 묘사할래? 좀 어려운데. 그래도
A jovial child or a solitary one? Not bad.
근데 이게 이 스토리 상황에 해야 되나? 아니면 진짜 나한테 물어보는 거냐? 나는 외로워.
His childhood was a lonely one, growing up as a strange, quiet child in an isolated seaside town. And,
엄마?
did you say your mom was a composer or an accountant?
우리 엄마는 작곡가시지.
His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant. How would you describe
선생님으로서의 엄마는 어땠니? 격려를 해주니 아니면 요구가 많았니? 엄마 잔소리가 짜증나긴 했어. 감독관.
Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was over-demanding, forcing him to practice day in and day out, hoping that he might one day achieve that greatness that she never could. And how about that neighbor?
옆집 소녀?
What was she to you?
아, 그 녀석.
Best friend or your first love?
솔직히 말하면 근데 약간 그러니까 첫사랑을 맞았는데 약간 시간이 지나고 약간 좀 무뎌지는 그런 느낌? 아니 솔직히 말해서 어렸을 때는 감정을 잘 모른단 말이야. 근데 첫사랑이었을 거야.
Music became the only thing he truly cared about, even more than his first love.
맞아, 그래서 내가 해변에도 안
And
나갔었죠?
although he gave it everything he had, he was still rejected from the conservatory his mother desperately wanted him to attend. Now, from that moment forward, his mother gave up on him. She knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician. But little did she know, she just picked the wrong medium, right? See, when he was 12 years old, he got sick, and he had to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he rediscovered a talent he'd forgotten: painting. Sure, he loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But for the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. He was accepted into an exclusive art school.
갈매기들이 갑자기 동조합니다.
Who launched his work into the national spotlight. Now be quiet.
오케이, 제발 조용히 시켜줘.
With expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy, which turned out to be a blessing. It wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began working on what would ultimately be considered his masterpiece. I said shut up, you Gungos! You lucky fowls! All right! I get it! I hear what you're saying.
왔다. 왜?
I'd assumed as much anyway.
뭘?
I should probably tell you. Those things, they're not regular gulls. They're liar birds. They're what becomes of souls who try to lie to the gatekeeper.
아,
Once they try that, they're never allowed near.
나는 거짓말 안 했어.
I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so just stay on with me. Living reminders of my
어머.
oratory.
너 저렇게 수많은 사람들을 거짓말쟁이 새들로 만들려서 나를 경험을 쌓은 거야? 근데 이 정도쯤이면 이제 잘해야 되지 않니?
Hopefully you won't be seeing him again.
나도 거짓말쟁이 새가 되는 건 싫거든. 나는 실력 있다며.
You're a flea-bitten sap.
뭐? 뭐라고?
Just look at him. Poor fool doesn't know what he's in for.
뭐야? 에? 난가?
Now don't think that I haven't dealt with people like you.
어?
You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible. You're trying to
뭐?
bite right past.
아니야.
Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish someone as worthless as you. And I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're the rottenest
뭐?
that I ever.
이 자식 봐라 이거. 뭐래? 뭐래? 아니 뭐야 나 매도를 안 돌렸는데 왜 나한테 매도를 하는 거야? 뭐야 싫어 이상해.
But it's too late for that. We're in this together.
싫은데?
And the gatekeeper, she'll see right through your.
나 거짓말한 적 없어.
If they were glass. So I'm gonna ask you again to start from the very beginning, and this time, I want the truth.
거짓말한 적 없는. 아니 알겠어. 그럼 또? 뭐야 여자친구인가?
Not this.
Now play the C major chord I taught you.
엄마.
Remember?
네. 그럼 또.
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now what about C minor? You remember how to play that one?
그럼 또.
You know my father once told me.
나 눈 깜빡이려고 했는데 자꾸 뭐가 사라지는데?
Only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, I might be a work of genius just as I was.
I get all this. We need to. This. Stay here. What did your mother hear on that phone call?
에? 뭐야 이거? 뭐야?
Keep your eyes open. I need to see.
응. 뭔데? 그냥 가만히 있으래. 가만히 있으면 되나 봐. 여보세요. 금방?
I'm getting it. Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
왜?
I see. She knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations. And now, she never could. Let's keep going.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
You were a prodigal talent. I get it. Let's move.
나 이동해. 금방?
What did you just say?
This isn't a trip down memory lane.
알았어.
I
집중.
need you to stay focused.
I'm worried too. Ernie!
Yes, I understand about the cat. Let's keep going.
Keep going. 여기 맞아. 이거 궁금했어요. 이거 뭔 소린지. 이거 놓쳤어요 저. 맞아요. 이거 맞아. 이거 뭔 소린지 몰랐어. 이거 무서웠잖아 우리 아까 전에 할 때. 뭐야 이거 피인가봐. 기다려야 되나봐. 오케이. 드디어 본다. 꿈뻑. 와! 야 이럴 줄 알았어.
Both of those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson. That simply being alive wasn't enough. So then you went to work to make yourself sensational.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
오케이. 이날 내가 엄마한테
When we get back, let's wake Dad up and go down to the beach.
불효한 날이다.
I want to celebrate. Smell that air. It's such a beautiful night.
I get all this. We need to move.
We need to move. 이거 못 봤어. Stay here.
I'd find you adorable if only you didn't.
이거 못 봤어.
Hear that, Benny? Our
에?
entire relationship distilled into two
Oh,
lines.
come on. I was joking. You never piss me off.
Well, that's a lie.
Listen, I know I can be tough, but you know I'm never
엄마 아빠가 싸웠었죠.
I know you want to stay here, man, but we
금방.
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking
맞아. 나에 대한 소식.
my office?
Come on, keep blinking.
금방. 여긴가? 맞아. 이거 엄마 아빠 얘기하는 거 못 들었어요. 오케이.
I mean, what's the point?
What do you mean? What's the point? What does that mean?
What's the point of any of it? If he's never gonna get any better.
Okay. Let's not say that. Okay? We know we don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
I'd never forgive myself.
It's okay. He's just
왜? 나 많이 아팠나 봐.
It's okay.
I see. You got sick.
나 아팠나
You
봐.
howled at the moon, at the top of your lungs.
뭐야?
You were sick for a long time.
나 오랫동안 아팠어?
Sicker than healthy
어?
kids are supposed to get.
아니,
Well, no matter how painful it gets,
내가
I
아팠어?
need you to remember.
알았어.
We're almost at the end of this.
너무 고통스러운 기억이다. 알겠어. 많이 아팠나 보다, 내가.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school. Try writing with it.
뭐야? 하이. 엄마, 안녕?
Well, hello, Benny.
나 말을 못했나?
It was your grandfather's, but I used it in college to write lyrics.
아, 그래서 엄마, 아빠가 사람이 놀러 왔을 때 부끄러움이 많아서 얘기를 못한다 했나 봐. 아, 예술학교일 때도? So, artsy.
Exactly.
Artsy.
It was very artsy. Actually, I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius.
What do I write about?
Why don't you write the story of your life so far? And
아,
then what you're going to do once you get better. That's the story I want to hear. Story of who you're going to become, okay?
응. 벤자민 프린의 위대한 생애. 헐, 뭐야? 그냥 지어낸 얘기였나? His childhood was lonely. One growing up strange and quiet child in an isolated seaside town. 그의 어릴 시절은 외로웠고 외딴 해변 마을에서 조용한 아이로 자랐다. His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant. 어머니는 작곡가였으며 가족을 부양하기 위해 회계사 일을 했다.
Music became the only thing he truly cared about.
뭐야?
Even his first love, Chloe. First love? Okay, Benny. Is that why you didn't sneak out with me? Why not just tell me? You do realize I waited for you out in the alley for like an hour, right? Ugh. So anyway, back to the story, I guess. He'd loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. Man, you take your doodle seriously. I did not realize, but I respect it. I respect it. I do.
진짜? Thank you. 뭐야? 뭐야? 나 수술해? 안 돼요, 아파요. 아직 싫어요. 아니에요, 안 할래요. 안 해요. 싫어요. 싫어. MRI 검사인가 봐. 나 무슨 일 있나? 저 어디가 아픈가요, 선생님?
Knock, knock. You're gonna be so annoyed with me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading loud from what I think was your story the other night. I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but I would really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you say? You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do.
알겠어요.
Tell him you loved it.
I'm sorry, I just can't.
왜?
Okay, don't worry. Just go to bed. I'll talk to you.
Hey, B.
응?
Just want you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, I think it was just very emotional for her to read. But I thought it was great. I mean, look at this. His childhood was a lonely one, growing up a strange and quiet child in an isolated seaside town. I mean, I'm certainly bummed you feel that way. But what I want to know is, where'd you learn to write
그건
so
말이죠,
all
아빠.
those cool words? It's like
다 훌륭한 엄마, 아빠의
stuff, kiddo.
가르침에서 나왔습니다. 저의 글솜씨는. Love you, buddy. 오케이. 이제 바이바이. 아빠 괜찮나? 뭐? Benjamin Brian was a loser? 갑자기? He was the worst friend to ever live. 헐, 그는 최악의 부인이었다. He didn't even try to fight. 싸우려 하지 않았다. The disease. 헐, 그는 질병과 싸우려 하지 않았대. Inside him. He just laid down and died. 헐. 아프니까 부정적인 생각이 가득했나 봐요. 오! 으악, 징그러! 그거 말미잘 같은 게 나를 덮쳤어. 아, 엄마 나 무서워. 엄마 나 무서워. 엄마 살려줘, 나 아파. 엄마 빨리요. 저 너무 아파요. 엄마 이상해요. 엄마 살려주세요. 엄마의 파리가 너무 커요. 엄마 저 아파요. 엄마 살려줘. 으아, 아 싫다. 엄마.
So if he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No, I understand. It hits mothers the hardest, this sort of thing.
Thank you for understanding. It's been a rough one.
아 싫은데. 엄마, 아빠. 나 아파. 끊어. 자꾸만 커져요. 약을 먹어야겠어요. 웬스데이. 식빵도 먹어. 주스도 마셔. 살려줘. 끊어?
Hey, Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here. Yeah, no, that's not going to be possible. To be honest, your whole tone is pissing me off right now. Yes, I understand you have a business to run. It's a very cliche thing to say to me in a time like this. Okay. Well, then I guess all I can say is screw you too. I said screw you too. Yeah, man, that's all I got.
클로에한테 전화 왔어.
Hey, this isn't funny, you know.
뭐?
What? You're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like actually sick, you'd have told me already.
뭐라는 거야 이 녀석. 던져.
Hey, Benny, buddy.
핸드폰이요.
You just throw something? Kinda sounded like you threw your cell phone at the wall. You know, your mom's not mad at you. She's just, well, she's tired. Really tired, I think. You know, it's okay if you did throw your phone at the wall. Hell, I mean, I wanted to throw my phone at the wall a minute ago. You know what? Maybe I will throw my phone at the wall. Ready?
아빠도 제정신 아닌 것 같은데?
Yeah, we should throw things.
망국님 별풍선 10개 와.
아이고.
I remember when you were
아빠.
4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time. I mean, not as tough as now, but yeah, our music had been rejected. And she was having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here, and I feared that I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano, and just your little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. And once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me. So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again.
그러면 내가 막
Try.
미술하고 그랬던 거는 다 내가 지어낸 이야기인 건가? 꿈뻑.
Wait, that's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that?
엄마, 나 아픈 거 맞아. 이러고 나서 병실에서 엄마를 위해서 쳐줬어. 응. 엄마. 엄마.
Keep playing, B.
네.
Just listening.
엄마, 저 다 했어요. 근데 야, 저거 왜 자꾸 커지는 걸까? 나 왜 더 아파지는 걸까? 토스도 먹고, 목요일 약도 먹고, 다 먹었어요, 주스까지. 아니! 아니야. 깜빡.
What are you doing, Elle? She's gonna make you sick.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here. We've got to show this cat some real love. She's been through more than we can even imagine.
아, 언니 새끼들도 다 물려 죽었지.
Richard, we have to give Ernie a haircut, okay?
I'm getting her a sashimi plate.
What?
What? I think she more than deserves it.
와, 나 병이 점점 커진다. 아, 목요일 약 또 먹어. 잠깐 주스 먹어. 핸드폰 봐. 눈 감아.
She hasn't been over. Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago.
에?
You knew that, right?
No, but what does that have to do
클로에?
Do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
Okay, I'm calling now.
Honey.
아니 나 점점 죽음이 가까워져나 봐. 어떡해. 싫어. 엄마.
Oh my god, you're an idiot.
클로에.
this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day and how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that. But hey, what are you looking at?
하늘.
Don't look up there. Look at me.
응.
I'm talking to you.
응, 하이. 아니, 다
I want to give you
못했잖아.
something. But I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is.
응.
So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm gonna leave.
응.
Close your eyes now, okay?
응. 눈 감았어. 오케이. 갔냐? 갔냐고. 이상하게 없지 마, 얘게. You are my first. 헉! 고백받았다. 근데 나 이제 진짜 아파, 여러분. 나 이제 움직일 기력조차 남아있지 않아. 약이 점점 많아져. 나 이제 못 눌러. 어떡해.
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
It's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It's sad.
Yeah, well, that would make sense. But do you like it?
I mean, yeah. I love everything you do.
What do you like about it?
Not this old trap.
Go on. I'm waiting.
Well, it made me feel like if the unspeakable darkness I'm carrying can be so well expressed, maybe it's not so unspeakable. Nailed it, didn't I?
Yeah. I mean, that was pretty good.
나 어떡해, 이제 아파. 으아. 제발요. 약이 너무 많아. 약이 안 열려요. 물도 안 마셔지고 안 눌러지고. 어떡해. 와. 저것도 못했어.
I can't breathe.
It's okay, Benny. I understand.
엄마. 아빠. 엄마, 아빠.
Richard, it's like I can't breathe. Like there's this clamp on my chest.
엄마, 아빠.
It's okay. You can come back to me now.
나 괜찮아?
You have to do something. Richard, I can't breathe. I feel like I can't breathe.
It's okay, Benny. Just close your eyes. You know, for a while now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand enough stories. But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated. I know just what to tell her. Watch for her now. I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her. But once you see her, you'll know. Believe me. I should go get ready. Don't worry. We got this. I think.
끔뻑. 끔뻑. 여기요? 끔뻑. 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 끔뻑? 뭐하래? 오! 아니! 언니야?
There she is. Wish me luck.
응? 문지기야.
Gatekeeper. Before you the soul.
아, 나 크기 전에 죽은 게 맞네. 아, 소름 돋아.
That means she's ready to hear your story.
네. 그럼 뭐?
You know, I never told you how much I loved your story.
와, 소름. 언니가 문징이네.
Really so imaginative. And the person you wrote about is such an interesting and intense guy. My only issue was, well, I didn't like him very much. So, I wanted to read you something I wrote for you, which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now. It's called The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn. Benjamin Bryn was born into an ordinary home, to an ordinary mother and father in a small town by the sea. His mother was a composer, or at least that's what she dreamed she
내가
would.
쓴 글을 다시 써줬어.
So, when her own dreams didn't pan out, she began to dream for him. But then, when he was just 11 years old, he got sick and was forced to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he began to worry that he hadn't lived enough. So he made up a story of the great life he thought he wanted to live, which only made him forget the great life he already had. How he had filled a new home with light and joy and promise. How he met a girl, his neighbor, who felt all alone in the world and made her feel okay again. And how, even when he was sick, he still gave his parents hope. How he reminded them exactly who they were after they had almost forgotten. So when he knew he was going to go, he was okay. Because he'd already lived a great life, a full life.
와.
And he was everything he needed to be, just as he was.
She accepts. Close your eyes now.
응.
And keep them closed.
응?
She's gonna let you in. Go on. You know what to do.
Why is he smiling like that?
It must be somewhere that he likes.
와우. 노래도 나와. This game is dedicated to my father, Robert Towers, the man who taught me how to play. 마지막에 나는 죽었는데 행복한 표정을 하고 죽은 걸까, 여러분? 아니면은 병실에서 웃으면서 자고 있었던 걸까? 죽었는데 웃으면서 죽은 건가? 아. 좋다. 좋다. 자, 이렇게 해서 오늘의 게임을 마치도록 하겠습니다. 안녕.
굴절여수님 별풍선 50개 완.
아, 감사합니다.
잘 봤습니다.
이게 사실은 그 뭐지? 캠이 있으면은 눈으로 플레이하는 게 맞아서 그렇게 하려고 시도를 해봤는데 제가 안 되더라고요. 그래서 그냥 어쩔 수 없이 몰입을 위해서 눈을 깜빡이면서 플레이를 했어요. 이거는 한 번씩 여러분들이 해보셔도 될 것 같아요. 아, 확실히 몰입도가 더 다를 거예요. 눈알이 아팠습니다. 그래서 아무튼 고맙습니다. 네, 재밌게 봐주셔서 고맙습니다. Before your eyes.